Jake Brandon here with Coug, and I am very fortunate to be joined this evening by TJ Alexander. He's here in our podcast studio. Just moved out to Utah, only been here for about a week, and I'm super excited to get to know him better. Hopefully, the Coug audience is excited to get to know him better. And he's a content creator. Like, he's a really creative guy. So I think this will be good for everybody. But welcome in, TJ. How are you today, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing? How you living, man?
I'm good, dude. I can't complain.
Before we go on, not to cut you off, I'm sorry, but
Please go for
I
it.
just want to go ahead and give you your flowers, man. For the stuff you do for a lot of people. You don't get the correct flowers you need. You got to give people their flowers while they can still smell them. I'm
Mm.
just gonna go ahead and give you your flowers and say, I appreciate you for all that you did for me so far and the stuff you have done for other people.
Oh, dude, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Like, um, busy guy, working a lot, but I always try and like help people out when I can.
Yeah, that's
So
dope.
yeah, means a lot, man.
Yeah,
But thanks for coming in, dude. I got a lot of questions I want to ask you.
yeah.
I want to go a little deep with you, you know. I'm really curious about this journey you're on with content creation. It's a journey like we're on, right? Like we've got people here creating content, doing things all the time. So it's a good like to sit down and like chat with that. So you cool? We jump into it.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Okay. So I want to know a little bit about like who you are, like kind of maybe the facts, the specifics of your life, but also maybe some of the deeper stuff that makes TJ TJ.
First and foremost, my real name Therian Alexander II. I'm from the east side of Atlanta, born and raised. I grew up in a well orchestrated home, great parents, great household, great instruction. But if you go, maybe 10 minutes down the road, it was kind of rough.
Mm,
Not really a street guy, more so a sports guy, more so in the house, kicking it with girls, that type of dude, laid back, chill. I'm a people person. I love people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm built off energy. You know what I'm saying? I love positivity. So anything positive that I can branch off of, then I'm for it.
okay, dude, that's great. Yeah, I've met your fam a little bit. I've met your dad. Obviously, I've met Trey. Know Trey really well. We got barbecue in
Yeah,
Waco.
that was
It
dope
it
too.
was it was nice, man. It was nice.
Yeah.
They're good people. That's why I'm excited to have you here. Like, tell me a little bit about this content creation journey you're on. Like, tell me about kind of what your goals are, or what kind of what drives you to do this.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. So I'm 21. I just
Hmm.
turned 21 in February. So I always been wanting to do this since I was like 16. No lie. Like I used to wake up and like vlog my days like on my phone, like, hey, Instagram, I'm doing this today. Spend the day with
Mm.
me, this type of stuff. But like I was always scared to just take the risk. I
Mm.
guess because I don't know if it was because I was younger, I was scared of failure or whatever the case may be. But it's like ever since I turned 21, it's like, okay, let's just do it. Like, life ain't getting shorter,
Mm.
we ain't getting no younger, so it's like, why not just do it? So it's like I just jumped out there and did it because, like I said, it's something that I always just wanted to do, and I just felt like right now, it's the perfect time to do that. So
Yeah, I think there comes a point in everyone's life where it's like you kind of have to do a big risk assessment and be like, is it a bigger risk to keep doing what I'm doing now
yeah,
and not take a step or kind of put myself out there, or is it a bigger risk to put myself out there? Maybe I fail, but maybe I succeed.
yeah,
Maybe I do really well. That's a risk either
yeah,
way.
and that's what I be trying to tell people. It's like, okay, if I do it and I fail, it's like, okay, at least I tried. But if I don't ever start, then it's like I failed already. It's a lose lose situation. So it's like, if you want to do something, just do it. The worst that can happen is you could fail. The
Yeah,
worst that can happen is people could say no. That's
that's
really it.
that's it. And
Yeah.
you and the thing is, even if you fail, and even if people say no, you're still learning along the
Yeah.
way. Like, you're learning a lot about yourself. You're learning a lot about how to make content. You kind of like, in content creation is art, right? Like, you're learning as you go.
Well, you know what I think the problem is? A lot of people expect stuff to happen overnight, and it's hard, man. Stuff don't happen overnight. Like you could look at some of the most influential people in the world right now. It didn't happen overnight for them.
No.
Anything good takes time. If it come too easy, it most likely it isn't good for you 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, or it's not going to last very long.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's the thing. It's about longevity right now at this point. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Everybody want right now, right now, right now, but it's about the longevity part. What it's going to be like in 10, 15, 20, 25 years. And
yeah.
that's the most important thing for me. So,
Yeah, I saw a stat somewhere. I don't know, maybe Kevin or Craig Capola. I don't know, maybe it's not that important, but it was something like 90% of all podcasts never get past episode 3.
yeah.
right? So it's like that longevity piece you talk about,
Yeah.
like sticking with it, knowing it's a journey, knowing it's a process
Yeah.
of all that.
Well, you
So,
know what that is? That's consistency too. Cause like that's with anything you gotta be consistent, whether you're doing YouTube, whether you're playing sports, whether you're going to work, is being consistent. And like, everybody hear the word consistent, but a lot of people don't understand what consistency actually means. Consistency isn't just consistency isn't just being here every single day at 100%. Consistency is just showing up, showing up how you are. You know what I'm saying? If I'm 10% today, I'm here. If I'm 20% today, I'm still here. 30%, I'm
mhm,
still here. No matter how or what percent you are at, you just show up.
you show
You
up.
know what I'm saying? You show up and you ready to face any adversity that you might get faced with. You don't have to be 100% every day. Nobody's 100%. It's impossible, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Um, Kind of go back to your like background a little bit. Your dad, Therian
Right.
Senior, he's a coach.
Yeah.
And I feel like, well, I coached high school football for many years. I feel like that's something, if you're going to be a coach or you're going to play on a real team and be committed to be on a team, like consistency is something you learn.
Yeah.
You think that's factual?
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Consistency is something you learn because, like I said, showing up. Like, if you play football, if you play any type of sports, like them summer workouts come, you lifting every day,
Yeah.
Monday through Friday. That's consistency. Showing up, being there, that's consistency. Doing the same things in practice every week, day in, day out. That's consistency. Knowing it's a game plan coming up every week. That's consistency. So, and then like you'll see the rewards. Winning,
Mm-hmm.
winning. That's consistency. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So if you're consistent, you can see the results. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So what kind of, so I kind of goes along with this. What motivates you to kind of keep pushing towards your goals, keeps you consistent? What's some of your motivations?
My family, man. Like my whole family. Yeah, my immediate family for sure, but not more so like my cousins. My aunties, my uncles, them type of people. A lot of people I feel like could strive if they had the right support system,
Mm-hmm.
and I just happen to have it. It's like, man, my family's so dope. If you come along on this journey with me, you'll kind of see them in the backgrounds and in the back scenes and all that stuff. So I think my support system is like the main thing that keep me going. Knowing I got a family that I want to take care of, or, knowing I got the little kids that look up to me like my siblings, or just like my nephew, my nieces and all that type stuff. So that's really what keep me going, family.
Yeah. And I think it's cool at 21, you already recognize how important family is. It's a part of you. I grew up with a really great family, awesome dad, awesome mom, great siblings, really a lot of support there. Showed up to all my games, helped out any way they could. And I don't know, I kind of probably 19, 20, I started to really appreciate it.
Yeah.
As a teenager, I'm not so sure I appreciated that much. And now, now that I got a family of my own, got my wife, my kids, I appreciate it even at a deeper level, right? And,
Right.
and it's cool at 21. I can tell you're genuine, you're sincere,
Yeah.
you really appreciate it. But eventually, you have your own family. That makes me want to ask, like, what do you look for in a woman? You're 21. You're like you're prime dating age. What do you look
uh,
for in a woman?
well, most importantly, God fearing. Everybody relationship with religion and all that is different, but have some type of relationship with God. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? It don't got to be. It's none of my business. It don't got to be the biggest relationship, but as long as you just talk to him, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying. That's important. And then looks, of course, looks matter.
Yeah.
But if you don't got the brains to go with the beauty, it's like it's a cross cancel. You get what I'm saying? So it's like that plays a role, and I need a hustler, you know what I'm saying, and
mm.
not a leech. Like I said, we shooting for longevity, you know what I'm saying? We
Hmm.
trying to build something, we trying to build a foundation, you know what I'm saying? So I can't do it by myself. So I need somebody, when I fall down, that's gonna be able to pick me back up, vice versa. So yeah, that's really what I look for in a woman.
That's pretty wise, man. Like, I do think a lot of people fall in love
Yeah.
and maybe they don't know what they're looking for or they don't have a goal. They're just excited to be in love and have someone love them or whatever. But I think it's cool. And I think it's really cool you mentioned God fearing first
Yeah.
because that will help get you through all the other
Yeah,
stuff.
facts.
If you know where you're at with God and you're aligned that way. So that's really cool. And then as a guy, I could tell you've got some entrepreneur genes in you. Like you
Yeah.
have that hustle and grind. You want to create for yourself. You want to do new things, take risks.
Yeah.
Having a woman, like you said, who's also kind of like got some hustle in her and will support you in that
Yeah.
because, like you said, it's a consistency thing. It's a building thing. Like it takes time.
Time.
So
Yeah.
those are really like admirable traits. So
Yeah.
I'm glad you shared that, man.
Yeah.
So my second question goes along with that. What about like a 50-50 relationship? Tell me what you think about that.
See, I don't wanna get canceled because I ain't on yet, but, these conversations right here, they cause a lot of controversial just due to the simple fact that, social media kinda
Mm,
made these talks unrealistic, you know what I'm saying? Some people see social media and they say, "Well, Jay-Z and Beyonce go 50-50, or this person and this person go 50-50." Man, to be honest, man, just do what works for your circumstance, you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because every day ain't gonna be 50-50, you know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Some days it might be 60-40, some days it might be 70-30, um stuff like that, man. Some days it might be 80-20. It just do what works for you. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the ultimate goal is to make sure the stuff gets handled. So if it
yeah.
gets handled, then everything else doesn't matter. Long as it gets done. It don't
Yeah.
matter how it gets done, long as it's done.
Yeah, you just can't have
So
people dropping the ball, really the thing,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda like that. Alright, so you and I, we've been like we had Sunday dinner, kinda like gotta hang out a little bit. And one of the things we did is we kinda started looking at cars because 'cause you're new here in Utah, and we looked at a few different cars, kinda
Yeah.
started that, but, like, just let's just assume you got, like, no budget.
Yeah.
You get any kinda car you want. Like, what would be your dream car?
Man, if I had to, man, my dream car, a lamb chop. I mean, well, if anybody don't know, that's a Lamborghini Urus. You know what I'm saying? Nicknamed the lamb chop. You know what I'm saying? So I always wanted to eat a lamb chop and a lamb chop, but it's a wide body Urus, so it got to
Mhm.
be double chop. So two chops and a lamb chop. So Lamborghini Urus, that's really definitely my dream car, just because of the body style and the type of vibe, the player vibe it give off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool, man. Yeah, that'd be sweet. Got to go for a ride in my first Lamborghini this past summer,
yeah,
and dude, it's
it was dope.
different. It's different. You know, like I have a Model Y. I really like it. It's good. It's a
Mhm.
family car, right? It's not a Lamborghini. It's a family car. I like it though, and it's got it. It'll go like,
Well, I think if you mod it up a little bit, it can give off the Lamborghini look.
yeah, maybe,
Yeah, maybe
yeah,
lift it a little bit and I don't know, fix the body style a little
a little
bit,
bit
tweak
up,
it. Yeah, you'll
yeah,
have a lamb chop.
get a little
Ain't nobody gonna know.
yeah. But I like how fast it is. But you know, it'll be the Lambo in the first little stretch,
Yeah.
but then, dude, there's a point where that Lambo
You
just
know it's crazy, man? All these cars go fast, with these V10s and these V12 engines. I'm not even a fast type of guy. I just more so like the look.
the style.
Yeah, I just like the vibe it give off. I don't think about it. I'm not finna go because people do stuff like this. They'll go fast all the way up till they get to the light and then slam on the brakes. Now you paying $7,000 for brakes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So I'm not the type of person to dog my stuff. I cherish my
yeah,
stuff. I just like the looks of it.
yeah. I like that. I respect that. All right, so you and Trey, whole family, you guys are from Atlanta.
Yeah,
Tell me a little bit about Atlanta, and I got a follow up Atlanta question.
yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Atlanta is different. It's different. In a bad way, and it could be different in a good way. With the bad, I'm just gonna more say like the environment. I truly believe you're a product of your environment. You know what I'm saying? So if you're around negativity, then it's so easy to get caught up in that negativity. The good thing I can say about Atlanta, it's a home of opportunity. Like it's a
Hmm.
land of opportunity. If I had to give any advice to people wanting to move to Atlanta, I would say go to Atlanta, start a business, have a plan, but don't settle in Atlanta. Start your business, get out the ground and go. Don't
Yeah.
don't just settle because man, you'll get lost, man, from the people to the trouble to the parties. Like, man, Atlanta's so different, man. It's a party every day. Like literally, it's
Hmm.
probably a party going on right now. It's
Yeah.
what's today? Tuesday?
Yeah. Monday
Monday?
night.
Monday, it's probably a party going on right now, like,
Yeah.
no lie. So Atlanta, Atlanta is like it teaches you how to survive, you know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? And it's like you gotta learn how to adapt. So if you can survive in Atlanta, you can survive about anywhere,
Yeah.
to
It's
be
a
honest.
great place to get started.
Yeah, great place.
Yeah.
Great place. Great people. Well, some of the people are great,
Yeah.
but the crime rate and a whole bunch of other stuff is just like questionable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Atlanta's kind of famous for rappers.
Yeah.
Who is like maybe your top three or your top five Atlanta rappers? Because your brother Trey, he put me on to Lil Baby.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm
little
not a big
baby.
rap guy,
Yeah.
but I got a Lil Baby album, and Trey and I listen to it sometimes when he before he had a car, especially when I had to give him some rides some places, meet some
Yeah.
of the boosters and people. We listen to Lil Baby. But tell me, like, what's your top five maybe Atlanta rappers?
My top 5, probably, yeah, Imma do it in the order because I wanna
Okay.
cause havoc when people see this.
All right.
Old YFN Lucci, and when I say old, I'm referring to the Wish Me Well 2, YFN Lucci. Old Rich Homie Quan, God rest his soul. Lil Baby,
Mhm.
Future, and Young Thug. Them the top 5.
Okay.
If you go back to, let's say, probably about 2013, 2014, up until now, each one of them rappers had the game Atlanta in a headlock at some point in time.
Yeah.
Quote me on that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice, man. I think Future was out here in concert in Utah
Yeah.
recently. I think
We
Trey
we
even
was
got to
there.
go.
No, I
Did
was
you go
there.
with him
Yeah, we was
too?
there. We had a suite.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
that junk was dope. Like,
Yeah.
and I ain't gonna lie, the people, like the same people you will see in Atlanta, same type of people. Future brought them type of people out. So
Yeah.
Salt Lake was kind of looking like Atlanta. So I felt like I was at home for a little moment. So yeah.
Was he good live?
Oh yeah, he was good. It was him and Metro Boomin actually. They was on
Okay.
the I think We Don't Trust Them tour.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
cool, dude. I'll have to see if Trey will invite me to one of those suites one day to
Oh,
go
we
on those
had
things.
we had more than enough space.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, they're nice. Those are nice suites. Okay, so let's talk. I want to kind of pivot back to your YouTube journey. Like, what kind of content can people who follow you expect to see on YouTube or socials?
um, Honestly, man, I want to keep it kind of diverse, but
Mm,
I'm gonna primarily vlog. You know what I'm saying? But I want to do a little bit of everything.
yeah,
Personal interviews, vlogging, um, life experiments,
yeah,
even stuff like this.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This episode right here so authentic. We might have to run stuff like this back because this is
Anytime, man.
this is dope. But yeah, primarily vlogging, but I want to do everything. One of the things I probably gonna start doing soon, like within the next couple videos, I'm gonna start a day in the life series with
Ooh,
different public figures, probably from like rappers to athletes to entertainers. So just a whole bunch of stuff, man.
yeah, that's nice. I like that. Well, I'll be there. I'll be along for the journey.
Yeah.
In this whole world of like influencers, social media, YouTube, what do you think about people who kind of like fake their social media, or maybe they buy followers, or they like kind of fake their content? What's your take on that?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's not something I do. It's not something I recommend, but I definitely understand it. You know what I'm saying? Not
Yeah,
justifying it, but I understand it. You gotta look at it like this. Social media is about upholding an image. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why would I go on here? If I could go on here and post everything good about me, why would
yeah,
I demolish my own image? Why would I post on here that my car note's late? Why would I post on here that my bills not paid yet? Why would I do all that stuff when I'm trying to uphold an image? You know what I'm saying? So if I can put anything on here to make me look good, then let's go for it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because I never know who might see this. And first impressions matter, don't they?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I think
It's your
that's what it is.
brand, right?
Yeah.
It's your brand at the end of the day, is
Yeah.
what you're trying to protect.
Yeah.
Outside of YouTube, what are some of your goals right now?
Man, TikTok.
Yeah.
Nah. I want to get monetized on the other platforms for sure. But one of my biggest goals, I want to kind of be like a mentor. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Probably find a kid, probably like not close to my age, but somewhere like in his teens or just reaching his teens, and kind of take him under my wing. To try to show him, some of the mistake, make sure that he didn't make some of the mistakes I made.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people probably looking like, oh, you're not even that older than from being a teen, but it's like my dad always told me, he said, "Man, you could try to help a million people, but if you just help one person, you did your job. You can't help everybody. Everybody ain't gonna make it, and everybody can't go. But I just want to get one kid, and just take him under my wing, and try to help him be a better young man, better person.
Yeah, and like some people just won't respond to you too, right?
Yeah,
Some people just they're not going to connect with you and respond to you, but
yeah,
you find a few people who do.
yeah,
You have a pretty big impact on them.
yeah. And that's my whole thing. It's like I'm big on positivity. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I really believe like people feed off energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I come around you with good energy, you have no choice but, to fade into me or come
Yeah.
into me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, oh, this dude positive. Let me go be around with him. You know what I'm saying? Positivity leads to more positivity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As opposed to somebody being negative. If you, I'm so positive. If you come to me with any negativity, you're just gonna brush off because I don't even let any negativity come inside my circle.
Yeah. All right. Like, so I want to let's go a little deeper with that, man. Like, obviously, you got this value on positivity,
Yeah.
and you got this kind of drive to mentor and help other people, which I like. So, what inspires you, man? Like, what motivates you, pushes you?
I'm gonna be honest, man. This might sound crazy. One of my I ain't gonna say one of my biggest inspiration
Hmm.
is my little brother, man. He out here, at BYU playing football. He's closer to his dreams than I am to mine. You know what I'm saying? Not even on the competition level, just on a more so like iron sharpens iron type thing. You get what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like it's like we all got the ultimate goal at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Get money, you know, build the brand and take care of our family. The most
Yep.
important thing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like my little brother, that's my inspiration. You know what I'm saying? He showed me what it really feels like, to want something so bad and just go get it. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? No matter what it takes, no matter what you got to go through, no matter how much blood, sweat, or tears you might lose to it. So yeah, that's my biggest inspiration, man.
Dude, I get inspired by Trey, dude. Like his confidence is super high.
Yeah.
Um, he has like this like he will do whatever coach asks him to
Yeah, I
do.
love that kid, man. He's the type of person like when he walks in the room, you know he's there.
Yeah.
Not for a bad thing. You just know he's there. You know what I'm saying? If you was having a bad day, go ahead, lift your head up. It's gonna get better.
Right.
Especially if he right there. Yeah, that's my dog, man.
Right. And dude, I love he always brings the energy too.
Yeah,
Like anywhere he goes,
yeah,
he's gonna bring the energy. He's just a natural leader, dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So he's a good man. You're lucky. You're fortunate. I love both my younger brothers. Like we're all really close. But you're lucky. You're
yeah.
fortunate to
Well,
have a good brother.
that's my only brother.
Yeah.
So I got it, that bond kind of different.
Yeah, you got three sisters?
Yeah, three sisters.
Three sisters and your brother.
Three sisters and my brother, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, dude. I have 3 daughters and a son, right? I wish
Yeah.
my son had a brother, dude. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
hey, it's never too late.
Well, yeah, you never know.
Yeah, you
know.
never know.
Never say never, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe we'll end with this because this is a good one. What advice? Because now you're 21, you moved to a new city, you're starting on this new journey, doing a bunch of new things. What advice would you give maybe to your younger self?
One of the most important things I tell my younger self is, never burn a bridge you might cross again. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? You never know who you might need, who you might run into, 10 years from now that may be in a better position. It's more so on the like treat the janitor like the CEO. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And people probably don't understand what I mean by that. So I'm gonna break it down a little bit. What I basically mean is, let's say you run into the janitor today, right? He could be in a better position tomorrow. He could be the CEO tomorrow. So hey, you don't have to more so like hold conversation, but hey, a simple hey, how you doing? How your day going? Them type of little gestures that you can do, you know what I'm saying, to put you in a better position tomorrow. Because like I said, you never know who you might run into in the next couple years that might be big or that might can help you out. Because man, I'm gonna be honest, man, life is all about connections. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's about who you know and what they can do for you.
Yeah.
That's like the most important thing.
I also think like the reason people want to have money or be successful or have more freedom is ultimately boils down to you want to spend more time with the people you want to spend time with, doing the things you want to
Wanna
do
do
with,
yeah,
having the freedom to do them when you want to do them with,
yeah,
right? It all ultimately does. Like you'd say, oh, like I want money, I want this, but really at the end of the day, most people, if they break it down, what they really want is that freedom and the
yeah,
opportunity to connect with who they want to
yeah.
connect with.
And that's big because like they say money can't buy happiness, but it do buy freedom.
It
So
can buy some freedom.
yeah, it can buy some freedom, and freedom is cool, man. Cause like I'm gonna be honest, man. Everybody work 9 to 5s. 9 to 5
Hmm.
is cool. There's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5, but nobody really wants to work a 9 to 5. A lot of people just get complacent and they get locked in that 9 to 5 mindset, and that's why they get stuck. But nothing's wrong with working a 9 to 5, man.
Hmm.
Like literally
It's
nothing.
honorable.
Yeah, all money spend the same. Trap money spend the same. Hair money spend the same. 9 to 5 money, it all spend the same.
Hmm.
If I walk in the bank, if I walk in the dealership and I got $1 million cash and you got $1 million cash, it don't matter how we got it.
Nope.
They gonna spend the exact same way.
Yep.
So, yeah, man.
Yeah, it's all honorable, dude. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
All right, man. Was there anything, final thoughts, final takeaways before we like maybe close this up?
Nah, man. I appreciate you, man. I think this episode was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, short but dope.
Yeah. Well, it's a good starting point, dude,
Yeah.
for like kind of what you want to do and what you want to build on and like let people get to know you
Yeah. Oh yeah,
a
for
little
sure.
bit, So
Yeah. I appreciate you, man. I definitely be back. Me and my channel definitely gonna be back because
you should.
they a part of me. We definitely gonna be back and rock with you, man. Like I said, man, I just want to give you your flowers again, man. Cause you do a lot for people. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the way you embraced me from day one.
Oh
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Me and you, we really don't even, I'm be honest, we really don't even know each other like that
Yeah.
for real. But that bond definitely gonna get built. But I just wanna say, man, I appreciate you, man, and everything that you do.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Appreciate having you on. If you guys how can we follow you? How can we support you in this like journey? my audience who sees this or other people, because I'll for sure share it on my socials and stuff and Coug
Yeah.
Connect socials, like where do we go, how we support you, how we find you?
Man, you can follow me on every platform, plurich.tj, plxgrixh.tj on everything. Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, everything. So yeah, that's my information.
Okay, great, man. Well, go and do it. Get out there, support Therian the second, my man
Yeah.
here. Great guy, comes from a great family. Maybe next time we'll loop in Trey. We'll decide. We don't know. You
Yeah.
know, a little Trey goes a long way sometimes.
Yeah,
You
that's my
know,
boy, man.
We love Trey. All that. So, dude, thanks for coming on. Thanks for doing this. I had a lot of fun, and this is just the beginning. We'll go
Yeah.
from here.
Blessings, man.
Bless it, man.